Let me be very clear, 10-page CVs are not read. They get put in the bin or deleted. Your CV should be 2 to 3 pages long. The first page detailing personal information, your employment history and your education. The second and third pages can be dedicated to project history. That's it, keep it very simple. If you'd like any advice about putting a CV together, please do contact me. So going freelance does have certain advantages. It certainly is good in terms of earning potential and also flexibility. You've got to weigh up though the pros and cons. It certainly sacrifices career development. Generally speaking, I tend to find a lot of freelance individuals get stuck on mediocre type projects as opposed to the higher quality projects that are going to advance your career. So you do need to weigh up the pros and cons, not just thinking about the next year, but the next 5, 10, 20 years and the difference that makes to your career. So I think generally most of us would like the idea of working with a smaller to medium-sized business. You're working with the owner of the business and you can share in the growth of that business. That's great if the business is growing. Many don't, unfortunately. Many stagnate. So don't necessarily discount the idea of working for a larger business. There's generally more of a hierarchy to climb up and more opportunities for further advancement. Yes, you can sometimes feel like a number, so there are pros and cons to weigh up between a smaller or larger business, but I wouldn't discount one or the other. You should be with a growing smaller business or with a larger business that has the capacity to really push you forward in terms of your career. So major projects look great on your CV, and certainly you'll learn a lot about the systems, processes, controls that are in place on larger schemes. However, you're usually just a small part of that major project. Working on smaller projects where you're managing the project from cradle to grave could arguably be better in terms of your learning curve at this stage in your career. There's a very simple answer to this question. You stay with the business until you stop learning, until your professional development stops. Then you think about moving on. That could be a year, that could be 5 years. But you've got to make sure that you're continuing to improve, learn and advancing professionally. So are professional qualifications important? My view would be yes. You're seeing more in the industry, both with consultancies, clients and even contractors expecting their people to be professionally qualified. It certainly gives you a mark of distinction amongst others within the business. And there are other benefits. If you want to go internationally, it's absolutely imperative that you get professionally qualified. It really does help your options in terms of the countries you can look at.